We are live. Well, not really. Heading back to Ohio for this video. Going to a place called Duffy. I'll probably pass it. This is where Christy was when we did that mile flight video. Man, this place has changed. Duffy. Flagman ahead. What? Well, since we're stuck in traffic, I'm going to explain to you what we're doing today. We're going to try a flight. I'll wait till we get there. All right, let's go. I'm going to wave at this guy. I think he'll wave back. Hey, he waved. How about that? He waved too. Man, these people are nice. They don't do that in Florida. This is it. This is the place. Picnic area, boat launch to the left. I'm turning, guys. Never been in here before. It looks like it might be closed. Hopefully the parking area is before that chain. It looked bigger on the map. Insert picture of map. This is not the place that I've found on the map, I don't think. There's a merry-go-round. I am going to park right here, I think, facing this river. How's that? Now that is a view. Over there is where the flagmen are. This is where we are, and that's the Ohio River. Well, there's some steps over here that I want to go check out, see what it leads to. Oh, here we go. Oh, wow, that's what I saw. Okay, now it's making sense. That is cool. I need to go down there and park, huh? On the Google picture, you can't really see the decline here, but man, there's like a 30-foot hill right here that you got to go down to get to the boat ramp. Oh no, is it closed? We'll fly north towards town, so let me get turned back around. This is cool. If you see up in the distance there's the bridge. That's the bridge that I drove across. And then to the right over here, I don't even know if I'm in the frame, is the courthouse to the city. So that's pretty neat. Check out that though. That's the Ohio River. That is a cool place. I don't know what that is. Well, today we're going to use Rose for this test. Let me go get her out of the box and I'll tell you what we're doing. I got Rose. Jack bit me last week. Rose didn't do that. Look at the flag up there. It seems like it's really windy. Come on, get windier. Air data says that it's good to fly, so I think it's going to be good to fly. Well, that brings us to the topic of what today's video is about. A long time ago, we had this harebrained idea to do quick shots in the middle of a tropical storm. And we posted a video about it, and it actually performed really well. Well, we used Jack for that video. Well, today we're going to use Rose because it's just her turn. Well, on that video, we got a comment from Jacques5797. He said, "Today I decided to try the quick shot, and because I didn't log in, I was limited to the 80 feet. They worked okay, except it didn't return the Mini 2 to me. It just hovered in that height." Well, that comment got me thinking about what are the limitations if you're not logged into the DJI Fly app and you're flying the drone with the screen. Well, I started doing some research on this to see what the limitations would be. I couldn't find anything in the manual about it, but I found this statement online. It says you can still take off without logging in. However, there will be limited height and distance. Well, I'm guessing that there's an 80-foot limit on your distance and your height. I'm guessing. Unless Jacques was referring to just the quick shots. So what we're going to do to test this out, I'm going to take Rose and I'm going to log out of the DJI Fly app, and I'm just going to put her up in the air if she can even take off, and I'm going to see what the limitations actually are. First of all, let me get Rose out on the back of the truck so I can get this DJI Fly app up and deleted or logged out. I got Rose out on the back of the truck. Let me go to the fly thing here and just make sure that
home point updated.
Okay, home point's been updated. So we're currently connected to the DJI Fly app. We're currently logged in. So I got to try to figure out how to log out. So I think you go to profile, but I'm not exactly sure where to go. It might be under settings. Yep, there it is. All right, it says log out. So let me log out of this. Let me confirm. Okay, so it looks like we're logged out because there's a thing that says log in right there. So let me see if I can even get back to the Fly app with it logged out.
Home point updated.
Okay, I'm on the Fly app, so I've got visual. Let me see if I can control the gimbal. I've got control. We've got 22 satellites. we're using ROSE. Let me go to the About tab. Using ROSE. We are on the 01.07.0200 firmware, and the Fly App version is 1.11.4. Let's go to the safety stuff and see if anything's changed out of this. That's all the same. I'm going to scroll down to the advanced safety settings and make sure return to home is hit. Yes, it is. Control. Everything's still in Imperial. This is still the same settings that I've always got, so none of that's changed. Camera. Frame guide. That's what I missed on the update video. Transmission. And it looks smooth or calm or whatever they call it. Alright, well I think that we're good. So all we got to do now is just get Rose up in the air and see how far away she can go. Well, let me go to the settings here. And there they are. Max distance I got set at 1,246 feet. So if I can make it to 1,246 feet, which is what I normally do, then there's not going to be any limitations for me as far as this is concerned. Alright, let's get Rose up in the air.
Takeoff.
There you go,
Home
Rose.
point updated.
Look how smooth she is. It's a little bit windy though. You can tell that she's kind of fighting the wind. And she's moving back and forth and sideways. Everything is doing okay. And how many satellites we got? We've got 22 satellites, 95% battery. This is crazy that I'm able to actually fly and use this app without being logged in. All right, let's get Rose up in the air here. We'll see if we can go up past 80 feet. Because 80 feet seems to be the mark that Jacques was talking about. I'm in normal mode. So we're up to 60 feet, still able to go up. We're past 80 feet. We're to 100 feet already. It doesn't seem like there's any height limitations. What's my height limitation set at? It's set at 393 feet. Let me turn around this way. I want to see if we can go up to 393 feet. I'm going to try to go all the way up, which I don't do this very often. I don't like being up so high. I'm afraid of heights. Look how beautiful the mountains are. That's cool. So we're still going up. We're at 300 feet. Everything looks like there's no limitations here. I don't think there's a limitation on height from the home point, at least.
Max altitude reached.
Yeah. Okay, well let's come back down to Earth. We'll come back down to like 150 feet, and then I'll go forward and see if there's a limitation going forward. While I'm coming down, well, let me come down first because I don't want to get too distracted. But once we come down here, I'll get to 200 feet here and I'll show you something that's pretty neat. So I've got the map set here. I'm going to zoom out on the map so I can see the whole area. But do you see that circle that I've got made right there that's around the drone? That's actually the radius around the drone that I can fly. That's 1,200 feet, which is pretty. I didn't know that it did that. I never noticed that. I guess because I used to just have it set to no limit, so there was no shaded in area. But once you get to the end of that circle, that's when your drone lady voice, whatever she is, will say max distance reached, and she won't let you go any farther. I'll just fly up the river here and see if there's a limitation on distance. Look at how far to the right her IMU is out of whack again. I don't know why her IMU keeps doing that. Once she gets moving, she usually just straightens out. So let me record this too. All right. So we're way past 80 feet. We're already 500 feet out. And there's no limit on her distance either that I can tell. So we're almost 800 feet out and there's still no limitation. That's not what I was expecting. I was expecting there to be some sort of limitation on this. Especially considering that that's what Jacques was saying. But he may have been just talking about the quick shot. All right, well, there's no limitation on distance and height as far as the actual flight's concerned. I mean, I'm making it all the way out to the line.
Max flight distance reached.
Made it all the way out to the line. So let me turn around and fly back, and we'll do a quick shot, and we'll see if that's what he's talking about. Well, that's pretty cool to know that you can still fly in the DJI Fly App without being logged in. So we're going to drop down here towards the truck, and we're going to use the truck as the area of interest again for a quick shot. We'll do like a droney, I guess, and see if there's a limitation of 80 feet. Because normally it's like, I think normally it's over 200 feet that you can do the quick shot on. So let's hit this banner up here. We'll go to quick shot. We'll just do a droney again like we normally do. Draw a box around the truck. Distance 100 feet. See? I mean, I've got all these different options here. Let me go to 200 feet. We'll just pick that and we'll hit start.
3, 2, 1.
And another thing that he was saying was after she was finished doing her droney, she didn't return back. She just hovered at that distance or at that height. So, but I didn't have any limitations here. I wonder if that was an older Fly App version too that had that limitation. That could be it. Maybe it was a glitch. Looks like she's doing fine here. Man, she's doing better than normal. That was a cool flight. All right, she's done. Now she's returning back to home. I'm kind of baffled. Now, once we get done with this, I'll check again just to make sure that we're still logged out, because I wonder if it might have logged me back in. Okay, she returned to where she was. I'm just going to leave her where she's at. I'm going to come over here to the profile again. Yeah, we're still logged out. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Thought I was disconnected. We had no issues. Let me hit return. Well, yeah, let me hit return to home and see if she'll come home.
Return to home.
She'll find her location even being logged out. This will be interesting to see. But she found her home point. She's really close.
Landing.
So I'm going to cancel it. I'm going to catch her and we'll talk. Hi, Rose.
Landing.
All right. Well, there you go. Proof is in the pudding, I guess. We had no limitations whatsoever with Rose for her flight distance or height, and we had no limitation, it seemed, on the quick shot either. So I'm not sure why you had such a problem, Jacques, with your limitation there of 80 feet. I don't know where that came from. Maybe it was an older version of the firmware or the Fly App. Who knows? Anyway, hope that you enjoyed the video. Appreciate y'all watching. Jacques, thanks for the question. Have a great week. God bless.